Alright, what's up guys? So this video was shot a while back, over the winter to be exact. Rich V had come down to visit, and you know, he wanted to shoot some videos and just talk tools and hang out. This was the same time David Young came as well for the first time. So he comes, and when he gets here he's like, hey, I got this, I got a surprise for you, it's in my car, I need a hand with it. I'm like, alright, well, you know, so we go into his car and he's got these two big boxes. We get him upstairs, get him inside, and they're filled with tools. And I was like, dude, you didn't have to do this. He was like, no, I wanted to. I felt bad for, you know, the shenanigans caused. Because when Rich V and I met, it was a nightmare. Like when we first crossed paths, it was pretty brutal. But it is what it is, you know, we've since made up. He's a really good dude, you know, you can't stay pissed off forever. Even though you want to, sometimes you can't. There's always, you can always make amends if you want to. Life is too short. It is what it is though. So we shoot the video. This video, it was exactly 47 minutes and some odd seconds long. And Rich isn't really a camera guy, so, and some of you guys might know if you go and watch his channel. So I had to delete about 30 minutes of and I'm not perfect with that. I do it a lot in my videos, but good night, he is bad. But needless to say, 9 months later, I got it done. No, that was pretty close actually, but I got it done. And you know, Rich is a really, really good guy. And Rich, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything. I really love everything you gave me. Oh shit. Alright guys, welcome back to another brand new video. Today I'm going to share with you guys how I got all these tools for free, and we have a special guest with us today. Rich V and I have been talking, and you know, he was like, Bruce, you know, I want to come down, we'll hang out, we'll shoot a video, bullshit, whatever. So I was like, yeah, sure, come on down. Right before he comes down, he's like, oh, I got a surprise for you. And he was like, you're really gonna like it. And I was like, yeah, all right, you know, cool. I had no idea it was gonna be a shit ton of tools, and not just tools, but tools I actually really like and could use for sure. Like, yeah, here we are with Rich V today, and he's gonna be the one to go over and explain all of these tools to everybody, so you guys can get an understanding of what they are and how they work. Because as we all know, he's the dealership tool master. And by master, I mean, I'm pretty sure he masturbates the dealership tools. Rich, show us what we got.
All right, Bruce, let me first start with this corner, work our way around the table here. First, we got a pair of Kent Moore specialty pliers. These specialty pliers are made by Vice Grip, especially for Kent Moore GM. And these pliers list for over $300. They were specially designed to do a recall on the child seat brackets. You grab the bracket like this, you twist it like this, and it brings it down to size. And then you can use this end of the plier to check your work to make sure it's done. If a vehicle comes in, many people know that many recalls are not done on vehicles. So if a GM vehicle comes in to Bruce's shop, and he can take the gauge on the end of this tool and check if the recall has not been done. It has been done or not. And if it hasn't been done, he doesn't need to send the vehicle to the dealership. He has the dealership tool to do the recall. So I thought, I mean, it comes with full instructions. So I thought that was a very useful tool for him to use in his day life as a professional auto technician. Second tool we got here is a snap-on cutoff wheel. And I bought this brand new off the tool truck. It wasn't used off eBay. I've extensively used this tool, and anybody that's worked as a professional auto technician knows that you need a cutoff wheel. I want to get the one horsepower version, so I figured that Bruce would enjoy this tool in his daily use as a professional auto technician.
We're starting the cutoff wheel over again.
All right.
Us, dude, stop. There's about a gazillion of them. You switched it from right to
Can you unmute it?
Jesus Christ. You know you heard about 5 of them in 1 second.
All right, the next tool we got is a snap-on cutoff wheel. And I bought this brand new off the truck, you know, roughly over 15 years ago, and I've extensively used this tool, and I went up to the one horsepower cutoff wheel, and I figured, you know, Bruce would we enjoy to have this tool, which is in perfect working order, as his daily use as a professional auto technician. The next tool we have right here is a Blue Point grinder sander, and the wheel is broken on this one, which I have brand new replacement wheels for. This tool is no longer available at Snap-on, but I figured that Bruce would enjoy having this Blue Point grinder sander. And so the next tool we have is a Blue Point die grinder, angle die grinder, and I want to buy on this tool I want to buy the Snap-on 1 horsepower version, so I figured I'd give Bruce my Blue Point one. The next tool we got here is the Snap-on 3/8 drive air ratchet. This was the very first version of this particular style they came out with. They got 2 other versions now. I want to buy the most recent version, which is not in the catalog, it's on the website. So I wanted to give Bruce my 3/8 air ratchet, and maybe he'd put it up against the Milwaukee and Snap-on battery operated version. This one's rated at 65 foot-pounds of torque. The new Snap-on one is rated at 70 foot-pounds of torque. I had 2 of these Blue Point front wire crimping tools, and these tools right here sell for, I think they sold for about $100 for this tool. And so since I had 2 of them, I found this one. I figured that Bruce would like these. You know, the jaws are in front, make it very easy to crimp electrical connectors, and I thought they'd be very useful to him. The next tool we got here is a set of GM Kentmore pliers, and these are used to take out the roll pins out of the windows, like the side windows of a lot of GM minivans. The plastic latches break on the windows, and the only way to replace those latches is to remove the roll pins without breaking the glass. And these pliers right here are the only way to do it without breaking the glass. I figured that these go all the way up to 2018. So I figured this would be a very useful tool for him to use in his daily use as an auto technician. The next tool we got is a 3-set piece here of V8 tools, brake line and fuel line bending pliers. There's 3 different sizes here, and I'm giving these to Bruce. I've only used the larger one on fuel, and I was using LISLE Tools makes 2 other versions of these in the gray handles, and so I wanted to get the ones that they just came out with this set in a canvas case, and I wanted to get the one with the canvas case. So I'm going to give Bruce my older ones here, which 2 of them are in brand new condition, and these tools are must-have if you're installing brake lines or fuel lines, because you put the line in and you bend it. You can use it on car or off car. Very useful tool in the world of professional auto technician. Only thing on the handles on this version, you have to wash your hands before using them, because you will get the handles all greasy. So very useful tool set. On this next one, this Blue Point quarter drive air ratchet. This version right here is the D model, which is still in the catalog. This is not a cheap Chinese tool. This tool is made in Japan, right? And it's been in the catalog a very long time. Like the D version actually stands for the 5th version of this tool. So this tool actually lists for $230. And I went out and got new boots for both these tools before I gave them to Bruce. And very nice little quarter drive air ratchet. It's compact, it's light, gets into tight little places, and it's got almost as much power as the Snap-on version. At the time, it was in the Snap-on version was in the catalog. The mini Air Ratchet. Another tool I thought would be very useful to Bruce was this made in Taiwan Craftsman Air Ratchet. Air drill. Very compact. It's a 3/8 version. I want to up it. I want to buy all 3 snap-on versions: the 1/2 inch, the 3/8, and the 1/4 drive air drills. So I figured I'd give Bruce my Craftsman one. You can get into very tight places. It's compact. So a very useful tool to have in the professional world of auto repair. Next tool is also a Craftsman. Straight die grinder. One of my most useful tools that I have is I use this a lot of time for rust removal, and that's one of the main things I use it for, is rust removal. And this was, I wanted to snap up to the snap-on 1-inch horsepower version. A lot of these tools I bought, the Craftsman stuff I bought back in the 1990s, and they still work perfectly fine to this day. Next tool we got is 2 serpentine belt tools. This one is a copy of a Matra dealership tool. This one is Ashimaka Specialty Tools makes this. You can use it with 2 different blocks. This is the 3.0 liter block on it, and I update the tool for them. They only had one of these left down at Ashimaka. You can take that off, switch it over, and that is the 2.0 version for 2.0 liter. And there's the last one they had here. And you can switch it around and use it on the other end of the tool, depending on the application. So you got one tool with 2 adapter, and this is the direct copy of the Matra tool. I have the dealership version now. I don't need this tool. I also got, I ordered this. This is another Ashimaka serpentine belt tool. This is for the older Mini Cooper supercharged engines. Two pins. And this tool right here is, the company actually sent me 2 of them, and they said just keep it. It wasn't worth the shipping back to them. This is, like I said, there is another tool that does non-supercharged, and then there's 2 other tools that they make in the UK for ones that have seized belt tensioners. And then there's also a 2-piece set for the newer 2007 and beyond Mini Coopers, right? So I do plan on buying this tool and the other Mini Cooper tools in the dealership version. So let me show you what I got. And this right here is an extra handle for this tool. Let me show you what I got in these plastic cases. This tool right here is made by Mag Torch, and it is a MAP gas oxygen torch, and this is very good quality tool. The case is actually the holder for the tanks. This right here, this version has metal valves with metal crimps. Comes with the starter, right? And this is one of the most valuable tools that I have. This tool right here, if you use an oxyacetylene torch, is too powerful to heat up brake bleeder screws, the brake lines when the nuts seize onto the lines, like EGR valve bolts. You can make this, you can adjust this flame to make it very small, and this is the only method really heating up small fasteners. And so very useful tool. And actually he was thinking about buying this tool. The key is the oxygen. Without the oxygen, which is the MAP gas by itself, you're not going to get bolts cherry red hot and loosen them up. Very useful tool. Not too many auto technicians know about this set. And so this is a very useful tool, and I think he's going to really enjoy using this tool in his profession. Next tool we have is a Rotonda Tools, which is Ford dealership tool, and this is a very expensive tool. It's over $300. This will work from the Ford dealership website says it will work from 2002 to 2018 Ford vehicles, and this perfectly adjust the tension on the emergency brake cables, right? You know, a lot of people just go by feel, but if you really wanted to be accurate, which Bruce likes to be accurate in his working on cars, this is the best and most accurate way of adjusting the tension on the emergency brake cables. And so I'm sure it would work on other vehicles. You just have to look up the specs for each vehicle you're using it on. So let me show you, I got a couple more things here. All right, let me use this. Now this kit right here, this is Sir Tools. That actually is somebody's last name. John Sir is the owner of the company. This tool came out about 10 years ago. I bought it about 8 years ago. This is your hermetic rear brake caliper wind back tool. You could do both clockwise and counterclockwise. I called up Sir Tools and I got Bruce the updated adapter for it. You can also do front brakes if you so choose with the front brake adapter. I recommend pinching off the brake bleeder hose and opening up the bleeder screw with this tool. Flat Rate Master featured this tool in his video, and but he's looking to purchase it, and he's going to be wishing he had this tool after he sees this video. He's going to be a little jealous of Bruce. And so, getting back to another tool, I sent a. This is fresh, new to the United States. Is the 40-piece brake caliper set. I had special ordered this tool, you know, I don't know, over 10 years ago. It was available. I had a special order it from Taiwan. But this set is just into the United States, the 40-piece set. There's only a few versions that are larger. Sealy Tools has a 52-piece set. Comes with all your adapters, which can be used with the Sir Tools Permatic tool. It can also be used with the LISLE Tools hand style they just recently came out with. Comes with 3 Pentagon, that's 5-pointed sockets for European girling brakes. Comes with grease, clockwise, counterclockwise tool, different adapters for the backing plates. Very useful tool. I seen this, that just came in to the United States, and I go, I gotta get it for Bruce. I mean, it's gonna, you know, I got a set for Justin Dow, but so I gotta get one for Bruce. You know, moving right along. One of the last things I got Bruce is I got him some of the best working gloves that are out there on the market today. These are the Microflex Black Dragons. These are latex, which the latex are nice, and they have a nicer feel for more delicate work, but they're not as strong as the nitrate. They just recently came out with their Microflex Black Dragon Zeros, which are thicker than their what are these, the Midnights. Right, so they gave me some free samples of the Midnights to compare them against the Black Dragon Zeros. These are stronger than the regular Black Dragons, but they're not as sensitive. So those are the last of the stuff that I got for Bruce. I really hope he enjoys these tools, and I hope he has a Merry Christmas.
All right, Rich, I just want to personally thank you. I appreciate it. That was very, very nice of you. It's definitely a good way to make up for calling my work and
get into a fist fight, getting arrested.
Yeah, but I really sincerely appreciate all this. This is very nice of you. You definitely outdid yourself, and you didn't have to do this. And I told them guys, I was like, I didn't know what to say. I was like a kid in a candy store at first, and then I was like, well, you know, like, I don't know, dude, this is a lot of stuff, you know, and
you're gonna have to get a bigger toolbox.
Yeah, he's trying to convince me to get a snap-on toolbox, but you guys know,
more extreme.
More extreme, but I'm quite content with my Husky box for now. Maybe in the future we'll see what the future holds, but for now I'm very content with what I have.
Well, this tool right here goes for $175, you know, so, you know, brand new. And so, yeah, a lot of the dealership stuff, it's pricey. I mean, there's a lot of it. I mean, depending on what dealership tool you're looking at or what company you're looking at. And so, right. You know,
I'll tell you, the two favorite things here were the pneumatic caliper tool and the little portable torch set. That portable torch set, I'm gonna use the hell out of that thing. That excites me so much. It's just a very nice gesture, and you know, everyone knows that Rich and I had our outs in the beginning, and we wanted to kill each other, and you know, but as always, I'm never opposed to making amends with somebody. You know what I mean? Never ever opposed, because life's too short, man. It's definitely too short. You know, if the timing's right and everything's good, never have a problem making amends with somebody. But yeah, that's all we got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, he drove all this way. We wanted to make sure we did a little collab video, and here we are. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and you got anything to say to them?
No. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day, and I hope to see you on the next one.
That's not making the cut.
Why?
That's not making the cut.
Why?
That's not making the cut.
Oh yeah, see, I gotta give my closing line. Yeah.